Everyone is talking about this with MJF, and in this video I'm going to tell you what that is and why it's notable, and it's important. Because MJF, he has returned to the promotion, right? They have tried to paint it as he is going to save the promotion. It's dying, and he's the only one that can restore prestige, glory, if you will, to AEW. Tony Khan must have him. That's why Tony Khan signed him to such a big freaking contract, because MJF, he's always been poised to be a top star. We just didn't know how big of a star MJF was going to be. If you go back, they positioned him so well. So well. He feuded with Cody Rhodes. He was aligned with Chris Jericho. He had the heel heat initially that he brought upon himself and presented while being on the independent scene. You look at his pairing with Wardlow, such a great springboard for Wardlow, who has just been misused just terribly by AEW. You look at what he was able to do during his World Heavyweight title reign. You look at what he was able to do before he came back and won the World Championship as the Devil, where he did that infamous promo on Dynamite from LA, where it was buzzworthy. And he got people's attention, and it's like, oh, this is the promo that everybody got talking about. The bidding war of 2024, and ultimately his World Heavyweight title reign that resulted in bangers after bangers after bangers. It also brought with it, coming from and stemming from a feud with Adam Cole, into a really, really fun, memorable babyface run for MJF that really helped him evolve, kept him on top, and was able to kind of branch off and give the fans something that we had not seen before. And ultimately that run came to an end at World's End, and with it being such a great run, it was kind of a lackluster end. Think about it. Adam Cole, we never got that payoff because it was Adam Cole who was injured, and he could not do that blow-off match, although we did get them at All In at Wembley Stadium. And then you look at him dropping the world title to Samoa Joe at World's End, being attacked by the Devil, which turned out to be Adam Cole, and everything like that. Now he's back. He's back on TV. He returned at Double or Nothing. He laid out Adam Cole. That was a wonky booking finish if I've ever seen. So you do two things in one night by having him attack Adam Cole and doing a promo. You could have said that, but whatever. And now he came back, and he was trying to be kind of like this light version of what he once was, but you could just tell there was something not about it, and it was actually by design, because he ended up turning heel by attacking Daniel Garcia. And now on the July 17th episode of Dynamite, depending on when you watch this, he has or is about to wrestle Will Ospreay. We're going to eventually get him in Swerve. I just don't know when. Now, yes, booking a Will Ospreay MJF main event pay-per-view caliber match on an episode of Dynamite on just a few weeks' notice, yeah, I don't like the booking logic there either. However, and this leads us to today's video. What is MJF doing that no one is noticing? No one is really understanding and grasping and respecting what he's doing. He has made being a heel not cool. He is back to that MJF, that salt of the world, the most hated, not disliked. I don't want to cheer you. It's fun to cheer, it's fun to boo you. It's that he's a despicable heel, and he continuously does it. He does it on camera. He does it on social media. He gets under your skin to the point where it's like, this is old school wrestling. Like, we've missed that from MJF. And more importantly, we've missed that from pro wrestling, because we don't get a lot of that in pro wrestling, right? Because when it comes to being a heel, quote unquote, a bad guy, it's sometimes and most oftentimes cool to be a bad guy, right? Most guys out there, whether or not they are doing this by design or not, whenever you see a heel on television, they're usually a tweener. Because if you are really, really good at being a heel, then people take notice of that, and then they start cheering you, right? Or they don't give you the full boos. And we've seen this a lot as of late over the last, I would say, 10 years, where in order to get real heat, well, you just call the fans dumb, right? It's the evolution of back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, where all you have to do to get a pop is mention the local city you're in, and the easiest and cheapest way to get heat and boos is by insulting the local fans and doing whatever with their markets. And now they've taken that ideology and that thought process and just shifted it towards the fans. We've all been grouped into the fans. MJF's ability to tap into legitimate heat, it comes down to the core of his heel turn. If you look at the core of it, it was that he felt like the fans turned on him when he exposed himself. At the same time, when he exposed himself to Adam Cole turned his back on him. And just like Adam Cole, we've turned our fans on him because when he needed us the most, when he was injured, and after months upon months of him working injured, they turned on him. They did not support him when he needed the support. Like, it's just, the storytelling that he is doing in AEW right now is absolutely brilliant. It's marvelous, and I don't think people are noticing it as much as they should. Now, do I think we'll get another MJF world title reign? Well, of course. Do I think we'll get it within the next year? I do. I think when you have someone that is special like MJF, who is, whenever used on television, ratings go up. Whenever mentioned on social media, engagement goes through the roof. Whenever he is put on a marquee or a poster or an advertisement, and he sells tickets, all three represent the same. And the same is a star.
WrestleSTAR fam.
MJF is
a few
just
news and notes
that.
here. First of all, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you are notified every single time we upload new wrestling content here to the channel. Also, if you would like to further support the channel and my family, please consider dropping some money on a membership, subscribing to that. You'll get additional content. There's a bunch of awesome perks out there, including members-only videos, which I highly recommend you go and check out. Also, if you are looking for some sweet pro wrestling merch, down in the description below, I have a link with some 2 sweet promo codes, including free shipping. All that information down in the description below. Thank you so much for changing my life, my family's life, and supporting the channel. And I will see y'all in the next video.